So how did you get started in real estate, and what brought you into this specific cool niche? And maybe you can talk a little bit about the niche because you're specifically in commercial real estate. And when we spoke earlier on, I found it very cool. And just how did you get started in this?
Yeah, sure. So I guess I can start at the beginning. I'm a chartered accountant by practice. I spent a few years in an advisory group at Deloitte, a bit of time in international tax group. So I got to see a wide variety of different companies. I specialize mostly in public companies. And after that, I went over to not a small shop, not a boutique shop, but a medium-sized Montreal firm that had offices in Montreal and Toronto. And I was actually working for the US consulting group, which basically handled a lot of US restructuring for retail clients. And I guess you could say the biggest item on the P&L for retail, a retailer for that matter, is its rent. So when you're doing restructuring, a lot of time and focus energy goes into working with the leases, working with landlords. So I did that for a little bit, and then I was approached by the guys over at Fronsac because they were looking for someone in accounting background, finance oriented, to kind of take over as a director of finance style role. And I was interested in the opportunity at the time because I was able to get in on the ground floor. And when I started at Fronsac, we had 10 properties. I call it 20 some odd million worth of properties. Now, 6 years later, we're at 80, well, we'll be north of 80 properties with around 250 million in real estate. So the opportunity at time was an interesting one to, like I said, get in on something on the ground floor and be part of the growth and be instrumental part of the growth. And my role kind of evolved from a finance role to really growing the business role. And I took over. I started Fronsac in 2015, took over as CEO in 2017. And looking back, I'm where we are today. It's exactly why I wanted to join back then. We've made a name for ourselves and built a great track record for growth, and more importantly, a track record that has continuously provided per unit FFO increases for our unit holders. And we've increased per unit cash flow substantially over the years. We've increased since 2012 our distribution by 140%, 9 consecutive distribution per unit increases. In addition to that, since 2012, we've increased our per unit FFO by 276%. Wow. So, go find another REIT in Canada that's been able to have that consistency, yeah. And the dedication and the kind of the blinders on and focusing on accretive investments, and not just say accretive on a aggregate basis. It changes nothing for us to go out and be $1 billion business tomorrow if we haven't grown our per unit results, because all it means is you're taking on more work for the same amount of profit. So because of our business model, we're able to take that top dollar revenue. Our expenses are all net, right? They flow through to our tenants. We have interest on our mortgages, but our mortgages are locked in. So we're able to translate that top line revenue into bottom line FFO like that. And for those of you not looking at the camera, that was me snapping my finger in the sense that it happens quick. There's no additional overhead. Well, there's some additional accounting that goes on, but there's no need for an additional property manager, no need for an additional operations person, janitor, this and that. So we've eliminated the volatility from the top line with long-term lease. We've eliminated the volatility of the expense because it's net. And we try to, as much as we can, eliminate the volatility of mortgage rate resets due to the long-term nature of our mortgages.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you like what you see and want to learn more on investing and buying real estate, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Watch the full interview and much more at www.realestatejbclub.com and sign up free as an insider member today. Take care and see you next time.